it's a good group it is. Row number 1, the big show on the inside. That's Ty Lowe in the 56. Outside, the Hartwell, Georgia Flash himself, Parker Herring. Inside row 2, one of the Virginia drivers. That's David Watts in the 04. Outside of him, another Georgia driver, the 3A, Eric Veal. Inside row 3, the Greer, South Carolina hometown, the Rocket Chassis, David Mean Green, H&O Racing. Outside of him, Kid Dynamite, the TNT house car, that's Jensen Ford. And inside row 4, they did get that car corrected. The little head knocker is back out there. That's Trent Ivy. And then Jake the Snake Eatman, who had to start last week in the Concierge and raced his way in. Here they go. They're fixing to drop the hammer and rock and roll. 4 guys going in, 4 going home.
B-Main set to get underway. B-Main number 1, 12 laps. We're taking 4. Low Herring row 1, Wattsville row 2, Green Ford row 3, Ivy and Eaton row 4. And we're getting ready to creep for them crawling out of turn 4. They're going to be full song this time by Jody Palmer, the B-Main 1 set to go to Green calling.
Here they go. Look like a pretty good start here. The flagman has pulled back. It looked like a pretty good start, but let's see what they're going to do.
Oh, we got them.
Oh, huge wreck.
Wow.
Huge wreck, 1 and 2. Caution is out definitely now.
Wow, Jody Palmer, David Watts about got airborne. The left side car came up off the ground and smacked back hard on the dirt. Wow, we got damage on those cars. Looks like Kid Dynamite and Jensen Ford's got some heavy damage as well on the front end.
And tough break too. I'm not sure if the green flag was even going to fly. The flagman had pulled back. It looked like the start was going to be called off, and then a big wreck over in 1 and 2. It looks like Kid Dynamite has caught the tough end of that, as the nose of that car is sticking straight skyward. Trent Ivy also involved, David Watts involved, and Jake Eatman involved. So we'll have to see. Trent Ivy looks like he's going to be okay. Yes, Trent Ivy will be okay. Jake Eatman looks like he might be okay. Just some body damage, pretty heavy body damage on this car. Ivy catching the rougher end of that. It looks like the one on the losing end is going to be Kid Dynamite, Jensen Ford. That TNT car with heavy damage to the front end.
The big show, Ty Lowe, going to bring him back to the green flag. And again, Parker Herring to the 117. Jody, oh man, Kid Dynamite, the front nose, tangling on the right side. Now they're going to have to pull that off. He's going to end up looking like a modified when it's done.
I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now. If I'm a race car driver, my crew's going to tear that nose off and I'm going back on the racetrack. Green flag, Ty Lowe's going to start him off real slow. He's going to see if he can get that jump off of turn 4.
Creeping, crawling out of the 4th turn. Will he go green this time by? Yes,
green, green, green. Here we go. Ty Lowe the jump. Herring back on the outside. Herring's going to drive in on. Herring with a little jump there. Maybe that cushion's there. The cushion got a little traction. It's Ty Lowe. Here comes Herring back battling on the outside. They're in 3 and 4. Lowe on the bottom. Herring on the outside. Herring powers back to the outside of Ty Lowe. Oh, it's going to be the big show. Leads lap 1. Parker Herring falls in 2nd. Eric Veal and David Watts, your transfer car.
Well, Parker Herring did try the outside lane. That didn't work. Now he'll fan out single file, going to the rear deck with the big show. Ty Lowe, 1 and 2. In 3rd, here comes that machine. David Watts in the transfer spot as they all come out of turn 4. 2 on the board, 12 to go. In the, or 12 remaining, 12 in the main one. 10 laps, so leaders are back in 2.
Parker Herring looks to the inside of the big show, Ty Lowe. Ty Lowe's got it. Parker Herring wants it. They're into 3 and 4. Ty Lowe looks like he's got a handful of tight race car. He's tied in, loose off. Here comes Parker Herring.
Back to the front chute. Lowe's holding off Herring. Herring was the quickest car in hot laps. Now he tries to make a move to the inside of the big show. Ty Lowe to the outside. Herring to the inside. Not going to get him. Single file as they go to 3.
Full field rundown. It's Ty Lowe, Parker Herring, Eric Veal, David Watts, Jake the Snake Eatman, and David Green. Here comes Parker Herring. He's on the inside of the big show. The big show. Here we go. Let's see. He slams the door hard. There's traction up high. Here comes Herring back. Side by side going into 3.
Herring on the inside. It'll work in the apex of 3 and 4. He'll jump to the top spot in the B-Main. Halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. Here's your rundown. Herring now leads. Lowe is in 2nd. 3rd is the machine of Veal. And 4th place is now David Watts. Those cars transfer. 5 down and 5 to go. Judging leaders in 3.
And unfortunately, David Mean Green having to make that hard right turn, a problem on the 0 car. It's Parker Herring by 10 laps. 10 car lengths lead. It's a big show in 2nd. Eric Veal 3rd. David Watts 4th. As they settle in and start to put a little distance in between each other.
Back down the main straightaway. In the back chute. They'll come to line 3 to go. It is the 117 of Parker Herring out in front. The big show. Ty Lowe in 2nd. Eric Veal in 3rd. And here comes David Watts trying to battle Veal for the 3rd spot as they go back to 1.
Looks like the battle on the racetrack is for third. Eric Bill, extremely tight, going in the corner. Watts pulled right up on the back door of him. Let's see what they can do in the battle on the racetrack. The first and second have separated each other. Veal on the bottom, Watts on the bottom. One waiting for the other to slip. Right now, Veal is still in third.
Jake the Snake Eaton on the outside looking in. He's in fifth. Meanwhile, David Watts closing down Eric Bill one more time. The back shoot. Nope, not going to get him. Meanwhile, leader comes to the white flag. It's
Parker Herring.
Parker Herring.
Ty Lowe in second. White flag in there. Here comes that battle for third. Eric Bill's got it. David Watts wants it. And let's see here.
Final time into turn 3, 4 going on to the A main. Call him out of 4, Jody.
Who's riding with Parker Herring? He's under the checkered flags. B main. Winner number 1 is Parker Herring. Ty Lowe second. Eric Bill third. David Watts fourth. And Jake the Snake Eaton, unfortunately, not going to be able to make it into the event. B main number 2 coming at you.
B main number 2 set to go. Here's your starting lineup. We're looking for on the pole. Car number 7B out of Troutman, North Carolina. In the AES Racing entry, it's Dan the Man Brewer. On the outside of him, it's going to be the entry out of Hartwell, Georgia, Frankie Beard in the 2B. Row 2 on the inside, car number 114 out of Chester, South Carolina. It's going to be Chris Cantrell. Tim Bird in the 24 will start 4th. That driver resides at Jonesboro, Tennessee. Row number 3 on the inside, Del Ball in the entry out of Johnston City, Tennessee. He'll start 5th and starting 6th, the 4X of Danny Sanders. And that driver resides out of Athens, Georgia. In the final row, Grant Jordan of the 05 and the 17C out of Mount Airy, North Carolina, Steve Cook.
It looks like Steve Cook not going to be able to make the call, as we got 6 on the track, 4 going to transfer, 2 got to go home. Green flag's in the air. Dan the Man Brewer sets the pace. Flagman starts the race. Here they go.
Caution lights extinguished around the speedway. We got 4. 16 from the 4 heats, 1 from the first B main. That's 20. Looking for more. Here they come. The flagman.
Good start. Good start. Frankie Beard with the jump on Dan the Man Brewer. It's Frankie Beard to 1. Here comes Dan the Man Brewer. Bird is in third. Big plus there, 3 wide off of 2. Oh, Danny Sanders with a hard spin. Caution flag gonna fly.
Danny Sanders with a solo spin off the exit of turn 2. Caution out of the speedway. They'll double them up and go again.
Flagman got the green flag in hand. Let's see.
Flagman on the ready. He's got that green flag rolled up, extended, ready to bring over the field. In B main number 2. Looking him over, They're in the gate. No.
Brewer with a better start this time. They're side by side. Beard a half a car length advantage into 1. Brewer to the inside. Grant Jordan a near spin. He keeps going, and Tim Bird a spin. Oh, we're going to have to do it one more time.
And that was a chain reaction. Jordan lost it, and then Tim Bird of the 24 lost it. 2 cars, no damage. They'll gather back into the right direction. Jody, we'll try it one more time. 3 times the charm, like we said.
So it's ready to go. Let's see if the 3rd time's a charm this time. Brewer going to set the pace. Real good start last time. Let's see if they can do it again.
Neil Britt to the pump house.
Here they come out of 10 number 4. Green is out, and now we're underway.
Neil Britt to the pump house. Neil Britt to the pump house.
Down into turn 1, they're bunching them up again.
They're straight in middle. They're 3 wide again. It's Dan the Man Brewer, the leader. Frankie Beard second. Here comes the Canco Racing. Chris Cantrell third. Grant Jordan in the transfer spot. Here comes Danny Sanders. Danny Sanders wants a transfer spot. Big red off of 2. I believe we got a lap complete that time. We'll have to check and see. Caution flag, got debris. Heavy damage to the 05 car.
That's Grant Gordon, Jody Palmer, and he clipped the 24 entry of Tim Bird. Tim Bird's got sparks coming from the right side of his car. And wow, you talk about another modified again. Oh man,
he's got a broken. I'd say he's got a broken spindle and nose rack dragging the ground. So the Bowman, Georgia driver probably going to be done for the night. Probably going to need a wrecker to the front straightaway. Wrecker front straightaway.
And he's definitely going to have to take that Mary's World Body Shop car 05 back to that shop.
Now look here, Tim Bird making the hard right turn. So we started with 6. We only got 4 in. We got 4 on the track. So need the wrecker to the front straightaway. Wrecker front straightaway, please.
Well, Jody Palmer, what happened when you were calling somebody over the public address system? Grant Jordan lost it. He fishtailed, got sideways, and connected with the 24 hard on the right side of Tim Bird, and that's the reason why Bird's behind the wall.
And what we like to say is what had happened was
so they're going to give him a tow vacation back to the pit area. Car 05 by Grant Jordan.
Cuff break on the 05. Really hoping he'd have a good run here tonight. One of my good friends from Bowman, Georgia, in that 05 Miles Construction Automobile.
Try it one more time, Jody. And
Well, we got one complete.
We got one complete.
One complete and one more again. Here we go.
Here we go. Green to the air and there in the gas. And down the front chute.
Oh, it's Chris Cantrell with a heck of a start this time. Cantrell, Beard, a little contact in 1 and 2. Beard, a big jump. Here comes Cantrell to the second. Beard going to try to battle back. Dan the Man Brewer going to be your leader. Cantrell going to ride second. Frankie Beard third. Danny Sanders fourth. Let's see, can they get it in? Yes, they can.
Johnny Palmer, Frankie Beard was bobbing and weaving the last lap in a 1 and 2. That allowed Chris Cantrell to make his move for second on the inside, but Cantrell not done. He's going to run down Dan the Man Brewer. 3 car lengths. Brewer's got it in 3.
Oh, what a week's difference can mean. Last week at Cherokee Speedway, second place finish. This week, Dan the Man Brewer having to battle his way into the B main. He's out front right now. Chris Cantrell is closing. Frankie Beard has regained his composure. He's running down Dan the Man Brewer too. The top 3 only separated by about 6 car lengths.
Brewer, Cantrell, Beard, and Sanders. Stock V8 lineup, your features next. Stock V8 lineup, your feature next. Those are the top 4 locked in, Johnny. But we got a battle for the lead. Heat up.
Here we go. Dan the Man Brewer a little loose off too. Cantrell closes the gap. The lead is about 2 car lengths. Cantrell to the bottom. Brewer on the middle group. Brewer loose again. Here comes Cantrell.
Brewer gets wiggly out of the corner. Cantrell going over the inside. We're halfway home, Jody.
Halfway in, halfway done, halfway to go. Here we go. Brewer loose again. Here comes Cantrell to the bottom. Frankie Beard is closed up on the back door. Cantrell.
It's about, yeah.
Danny Sanders is settled in. He's still in the transfer spot. He's about 15 back. They're off a turn 4. Dan the Man Brewer stretching back out to 2 car lengths.
Jody, it's about to become a 3-car battle for the top spot. Brewer's in there. Cantrell's the meat and the sandwich. And of course, Frankie Beard's sitting there in 3rd. 3 cars pounding out. All single file as they go to 3 with 3 laps to go this time by. Cantrell gets loose. Here comes Beard on the inside, Jody.
Yeah, Beard gonna battle back with Cantrell again. The battle now is for second. Brewer stretching back out a little bit. He's moved up about half a groove. A little slip off of 2. Cantrell gonna make up a couple car lengths down the back straightaway. Stock 8 main event to the staging lanes. Stock 8 to the staging lanes.
2 to go this time by. It's Dan the Man Brewer in the AES Racing entry out in front. Second place finisher in Cherokee in round 1 of the Grand Nationals last Saturday night. Cherokee Speedway, but he's in a battle now. He's out in front in B main 2, fighting his way into the show. White flag, Jody Palmer this time by. Call the final lap.
Off of turn number 4, it's Dan the Man Brewer. Chris Cantrell, 2 car lengths back. 2 car lengths back of him, it's Frankie Beard. Final transfer spot held down by Danny Sanders. Tim Bird with a handful of race car. He's holding on to 5th. They're into 3. It's Dan the Man Brewer. Can he hold off? 1 more corner to go. Yes, he can. A little loose. Here comes Cantrell. But no, it's Dan the Man Brewer, Chris Cantrell, Frankie Beard, and your final transfer car gonna be Danny Sanders in the 4.
And after the demolition derby Sanders had in the get-go, and man, to rally back and finish 4th in the transfer, great run for the driver in the 4X.
I tell you what, those drivers in the feature event gonna have to make some quick changes to the car. Stock 8 main event time is right now. 22 laps or 22 minutes again. Tribute to Jack Charette. Fast Track A main cars. Fast Track A main. Go ahead and make your final adjustments. Fast Track A main cars. You'll be up right after the stock main event.